What's up, buttons? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Shattered Veil, and I'm going to be attempting to at least survive 41 rounds with the Rampage Inducer here with the HDR. Now, this is one weapon I've pretty much avoided non-stop up to this point. I don't really enjoy using sniper rifles in zombies, without the exception, I guess, except for the, ones that turn explosive. Those can be a little bit of fun. So we are going to do our best to survive it. I'm going to go ahead and turn this Rampage Inducer on here, which is the first step. I think this is going to be kind of torturous. I don't really know what to expect. I am expecting, however, this thing to do a lot of damage, especially to the head. However, it is a sniper rifle. It's going to be slow. It's going to be very single target-esque, and it does not, to my knowledge, have a explosive upgrade via Pack-a-Punch. So I think this will be an interesting journey. Hopefully we can make it all the way to 41. I don't really know what's going to look like in the later rounds of this thing. But so far, it does feel pretty slow. I think this is one of those weapons, too, that double tap doesn't do a whole lot for. But, of course, we'll still grab it. We'll still try to make, the best of it that we can. One thing that is a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance for this run is that I have very limited attachments unlocked since my HDR is only like level 8. In the 8 levels I did get, because I used it in Warzone Casual. Oh, man, we're already off to a rough start here. Zombies hitting me like crazy. I already feel like I'm moving through mud. Oh no. Oh my god, this thing is horrible. Why do I stop moving completely when I'm trying to hold action? What the hell? Can I hit the guy in front of me? Thank you. Holy smokes. So easy for the guy that's really close to you to just dodge your bullets. Yeah, this is going to be a rough journey. It's more of a challenge than it is anything else. I can tell you right now, the one way this thing's going to be successful is crit shots, or not crit shots, but collateral shots, I should say. Crit shots for sure, but collateral shots as well. Trying to line up the zombies and make sure we're hitting multiple at once. A huge part of this journey. Here, we're going to try to line them up. I definitely killed, well, no, only killed one. You can kill multiple, you just got to get them to line up, which they are not doing for me. I honestly kind of knew this would be a blenders type of scenario, so I waited a little while to actually do this, but this weapon just flat out feels terrible for zombies. I mean, I kind of figured it would be. It's a sniper. It's slow. It makes me feel like I got, concrete shoes on. It's not going to be ideal for this, but at least, like I said, will end up being sort of a challenge. I definitely feel like this is going to be one of the slower runs I've had toward 41, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. I'm hoping we get a little bit better luck than we have so far. It's just so damn slow. You fire, you got a bolt. You just move so insane. It's like slower than a wonder weapon, which is crazy. It takes me a long time to get sprinting. I don't know what's going to happen here, but this is rough already. Okay, we were able to get double points for the end of that round there, and we got bonus points while double points, but our points are looking a little low, or at least lower than I'm used to at this point in the run, so we will have to try to build these guys up. Hopefully at the end of this round, I should feel comfortable actually putting myself in the scenario where we can actually try to go and pack a punch. Honestly, I feel like I might be regretting this decision. This thing feels so bad to use. The bolting is slow. I mean, I don't have rapid fire because I don't have all the attachments, but the bolting is insanely slow. Every action with this thing's insanely slow. The fire rate is slow. This is crazy time. How am I supposed to survive this? I'm just doing actions and animations the entire time. All right, we gotta throw this decoy. It's time for us to make it down to the bottom. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get away from this freaking thing. Come on. You gotta get away from the elevator. I need my pack-a-punch. Can I go down? What in the hell? What the heck's going on in this thing? Everything's so slow with this weapon. This is not the journey I was anticipating. I mean, I knew it would be slow, but come on. I mean, maybe I'm just so used to having weapons that actually function that this is just insane, but I'd rather use a 9mm PM than this, to be fair. A little bit of a saving grace here. We can fire slightly faster, it feels like, or the bolt action is a little bit faster. But more importantly, the ADS is significantly faster, so hopefully it won't be quite as bad as it's been this entire time. The only other upgrades we've gotten so far are Jug and, of course, the rarity that we could get, which wasn't quite rare. We got uncommon, green rarity, absolute shambles. All right, these guys are moving. I just feel it's so incredibly slow. I don't know if it's... I just think all the animations just feel so slow. This is like using the XMG, in my opinion, which was one of the weapons that has cost me during one of my one-box challenge runs before. Just because, again, of all the slow stuff that goes on. Hopefully we can make it through our goal here. I think we can, as long as we can keep these guys from stacking up too much. It's got to be one of the worst experiences I've had on this game, especially this map. I literally move so slow. Like, I fire and I'm punished for 2 minutes straight, it feels like, trying to move my character forward a centimeter. Like, look how slow that is. Like, if I want to sprint, let me bolt after or something. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I feel for you guys. For those of you that feel it like a necessity to jump in with a brand new weapon, whether it's good or bad, and get all the camos, I feel bad for you. I am so glad that I did not bother to use this gun. And I'm sure there were people that made videos on this saying, overpowered, broken, deletes everything. Yeah, okay. Maybe if you can get over the fact that it feels like one of the worst weapons in the game. All right, we made it through the toxic zombie round pretty quick. We had a nuke at the start of it, so things worked out. Definitely not ideal for this situation. I want to get out of this area, but I also want to get Pack Punch level 2, so I don't have to come back for a while. But this thing is making me regret staying in this area because, look at this. This is the beginning of the round. I can't afford to just take all these hits the entire time. We're not going to have any plates when we actually start shooting. Dude, give me a break here. All right, we're going to try to survive this round. The other thing, too, is that, look how, like, it's crazy. I can't sprint forward. And I also, like, can't fire for so long after the fact. I gotta get double tap on this or something. Hopefully that'll help solve this problem, because this is crazy. This is gonna be a long round 41, even with the rampage inducer on. Like, longer than we normally would have, for sure. I gotta fire and just hope for the best. I don't know. This is kind of insane. You heard it here. Anyone that tells you to use this thing is not your friend. And definitely not somebody you want to watch. This thing's actually insanely tough to use. If I fire my gun, I'm guaranteed to get hit by at least one zombie, more than likely multiple, because my speed is just so atrocious. Yep, missed the guy I need to hit, but he hits me. Love it. There we go. I guess it's a good thing this does damage, otherwise you'd be really in trouble, because this is obviously, like, gotta be one of the slowest weapons ever, right? Like, what the heck's slower than this? Maybe another one of the snipers? Okay, I have a double points, but I actually have 0 backup armor. I don't know what the deal is here, but no armor on the ground. All right, we gotta dodge these guys. Our double points is gone. I gotta worry about being hit too much. Holy crap! Stay away. Oh my god! I just want to sprint when I press the button. Like, if there wasn't that delay, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But they got this whole thing where you have to have the slowest animation possible when you rebolt your weapon. All right, the goal here is simple. Save one zombie so we can actually make our way back to the front of the mansion and grab the upgrades that we would like on the way. And that looks like the play. I'm honestly going to just go crazy here. I'm going to kill the last zombie since we have the good old nuke here. And we're going to nuke this freaking dude that's coming in. All right, here we go. Boom. Nuke it. It's standing here. Can I hit it? Oh my god, come on. Yeah, this is insane. That is such a slow animation for firing. I just want to shoot my gun, man. Well, good news. We made it back to the front. I didn't end up getting dead wire because I didn't have the time for it. Where's our guy at here? Come on. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Now we can go ahead and pop this. We are pack 2. We need to get to purple rarity. All right, a little bit faster. At least we 3-shot it. It makes up for the other elements of this weapon that are kind of a negative. So far, we're in the clear. We might actually be able to make this work till 41, but boy, oh boy, is this going to be a journey. And it was definitely a struggle to get to this point. I think now that we're going to get closer to getting perks and stuff, might not be as bad, but I do not like the way this weapon feels in the slightest. This is one of those things where it's like, yeah, great, Warzone got a fan favorite weapon back, but we got something absolutely terrible for zombies. Okay, last zombie. I will be able to take advantage of the insta-kill. Do I have enough? I do have enough to get epic rarity. Let's get it real quick. Epic rarity in the bag. You know what else? Oh, nope, we're short. I should have thought of that. Probably wanted to get dead wire and didn't do it. Honestly, this would have probably been pretty good with double impact on, because you're not going to always hit your crit shots. I guess once we have dead shot, that might change, but that might have been a really good augment to run for double tap. I'm sad I didn't think of it earlier. Good news, we do tons of damage, so our shots are able to kill these guys. Bad news, it comes at the cost of player movement. I think honestly, once I get all the perks, this won't feel nearly as bad as it does, but this feels rough. Like, I would be curious how far you guys would make it in a run like this, running this specific weapon. And maybe it's partially the attachments that I don't have unlocked that could be helping me out, and I'm sure there's other elements to this or making this thing slightly better, but this just feels terrible. And I know I probably said that a billion times by now, but I just got to reiterate it because it's not very often that we come across something that feels so damn bad. And I don't know that we're going to get too many more opportunities with weapons that come out in the future for the other ones to be as bad as this, so I guess we'll see. I'm definitely curious. What do you guys think is the worst weapon you feel like to use in zombies? And I'm not just talking about damage-wise, because there are weapons I feel like that do less damage that feel way better to use than this. So I definitely am curious what you guys think feels like the worst weapon to you in this current iteration of the game. I'm going to be honest, this thing could do the most damage of any weapon in the game, and I still wouldn't want to use it because of how it feels. If that gives you any idea on the way that I feel about this weapon. Come on, zombies. We need to get you guys out of here. Quickly. Next round's likely to have a disciple. I feel like we should be able to take those guys out pretty easily. I should go get dead wire, because I'm pretty sure that'll make it even easier. Then obviously when you get those dead wire activations, kind of nice for a single target weapon like a sniper. Although, the good news about snipers, they have great bullet penetration. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Pop that. Grab the other full power. I don't know if it actually worked. I could have swore you could pop it and get the full power after the fact and it would work, but I don't know if it did. I need to grab dead wire. Oh, it did work. Okay, now I can get out of here. We'll have to credit this a little bit, though. With the amount of damage that it does, it would be a really nice secondary option. In most cases, I only run one weapon, so I wouldn't probably utilize it much, but maybe if you were going for boss fights, this could be a breadwinner in the boss fights. I definitely could consider doing boss fight with this weapon, or all boss fights with this weapon if we hit 100 likes on this video and you guys sound interested in it, because that could be kind of fun. Then I don't have to strictly focus on only using the HDR to get me to the boss fight, and I can just juice it up, have it prepared to fight the boss, and utilize whatever else I want to for the crowd control and stuff, because I feel like ideally this thing would probably be nice for boss fights, but doing all the steps and just in general playing the game normally with this weapon is not a good time. Okay, we got our disciple. I was already able to break its armor. I'm going to go ahead and pop one of my shrouds. And then, oh, come on. Headshot it. There we go. It's dead. No big deal. I wonder if we are actually able to take advantage of the double tap augment double impact with the sniper being as slow as it is. It looked like that next shot that we hit was like 40,000, and we're not even nearly fully juiced up, so kind of exciting on that aspect, but as far as the actual zombies are concerned, it is definitely a bit rough here. We do have to make sure we bring them all together, get as many in close proximity as possible in hopes that our dead wire goes off. Without dead wire, so many weapons in this game would be so insane to use, especially because the crowd control would be so bad. Okay, insta-kill. I get punished for like bumping into something. That's how slow I feel. I mean, it won't be nearly as bad once we have stamina up and stuff. I should go and get quick revive and speed cola. We know it's a toxic round. Let's just do it now. Okay, we can feel a little bit better about our scenario now. We got quick revive. We're locked in. I probably could have got it a little bit earlier, but sometimes I do end up waiting just because we keep flipping the rounds, and I'd prefer to go and grab it during a safe time than putting myself at risk during the in-between parts of the round, or obviously just having to deal with rampage inducer in general. Try to be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. Still have a few more left here. Come on. We'll say at least I can fire a lot faster now. We got packed and double tap and all the things, and I'm sure rapid fire feels fantastic. All right, we got our doppelgast here. I can't even hit him. Yeah, we are way too slow. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna need to probably buy myself ammo. Oh, we almost one-tapped it. Run! Run! All right. Oh my god. Even if I don't hit the specific zombie, I'm like getting hit every single time. Holy crap, is this a rough weapon? Oh, it gave us the double points. We need it. All right, we got double points. We're good. Hit the one in the front. Even better, we crowd controlled it with our dead wire. Come on, hit these crits. Destroy these zombies. Give us a chance at surviving to 41. I'm going to be excited if we make it to 41. Because this has definitely been a challenge. I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be a challenge. I was thinking, you know what, this thing's probably going to be pretty decent. But nope, I, should stick to my guns. My gut was correct. Good job on not utilizing this weapon, Errl. Because otherwise, you would have probably been in World of misery. Save misery for later. Holy crap. We gotta watch out for these animations. Okay, we got a quick dead wire. Kill 3 at once. Kill those. No, we have to get a last zombie. That was a horrible hip fire, but we got it. I mean, I guess you can consider it a positive, but it's very unlikely you'll ever run out of ammo with this weapon. So I guess that's good. At least I don't think you're going to run out of ammo with this weapon. I think you're more likely to make it to a toxic zombie round than not. But I guess as the zombie numbers continue to climb, that probably becomes less true. But you won't have to worry about ammo very often. Let's just say that. And the individualized zombie targeting is not great for this. That's why we got our dead wire. Max armor. These collaterals are like the only thing saving us, but it's so hard to actually like line up a collateral. You can't just wait. Most of the time, you have to hit the guy that's closest to you. So it is a little rough in that sense, but it is nice when it hits. Like, I think I'm at like over 50% chance I get hit when I pull the trigger on this thing. It's kind of crazy. It's definitely not going to get easier either because, you know, the zombies are going to get faster, or I guess not necessarily faster, but in more numbers, so more of them will be faster. We're getting insanely blessed again. Disciple round. We got the nuke available. Disciples here. Oh, I missed my shot. Go, go, go. Reload. I need to get down to the bottom, honestly, because we could get our perks. Oh, I need to be able to hit my shots, though. This is rough. It's nice to be able to have distance, right? But I can't even hit it. Come on, Errl. Hit your freaking shots, bro. All right, I'm shrouding. I can't take it anymore. I need this guy to stop moving, though. Stop moving. Come on. Come on. Holy crap, we got it. Hopefully that's the only one this round. I don't think we should have a double till the next one. But I think I am going to go ahead and go grab some perks. I do have one more shroud, which we're probably going to have to use. And hopefully that's enough to get us out of there. All right, we made it out of the hole alive. Out of the darkness. Came out on top. We got some perks finally. I don't know how much better it's going to feel, but I will hope it feels at least a little bit better because it has been an interesting journey so far. I just feel like I'm running around with blocks of concrete on my back. Yeah, Deadshot's like a must on this thing. If you want to make it actually useful, gotta have Deadshot. Which for a map like this, obviously you gotta wait a little bit because it's not a machine on the map. Unfortunate. But this definitely makes me feel a little bit better about our journey to 41. So is it like, you know, in the clear? No. But does it help? A little bit, yeah. Obviously you are a little bit less likely, I think, to hit collaterals when you're just spamming at one zombie's head, but you never know. Just got to make the best of it. Finish the round with our double points. Come on, hit it. We're going to get a toxic zombie round on the next round, almost guaranteed. Why? Because we have an insta-kill. Or not an insta-kill, I mean a double points. All right, I was actually wrong, which is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's rare, but it doesn't happen that often when it comes to predicting a toxic zombie round. Kind of surprised we didn't get another one yet. Feel like it's kind of pushing our other rounds forward. Whoa. Getting crazy off the rip. We're going to have to be a little careful here. I will be honest, though. This weapon has me hoping that nothing that drops in the future for a DLC weapon is this bad. Like, great that it's so functional in other modes, but I cannot see myself using this except for like a fun, like we talked about earlier, boss fight run, or just putting myself in the blender just because. I would be really interested to see how much damage this thing does to the body with that other augment on it. Because if it's one-shotting them into the body for much more rounds than we currently are, it would probably be way more useful. Because most of the time, when you are shooting an enemy with this weapon, you're not taking advantage of double impact, right? Because you're likely not hitting the same target twice in a row. Maybe when it comes to the Disciples or the Doppelgas, there might be an exception there. But more than likely, especially if you're hitting a headshot, you are one-shotting the enemy that you're shooting. So I feel like that double standard would probably be a little bit more useful, specifically for this weapon. But otherwise, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. At least we can fire a little bit quicker. I think that's important. I could have fired even quicker if I had rapid fire. I will say, though, it's definitely taking a long time to get through some of these rounds, even though we're strong and we're not too far in. I feel like it's definitely going to be a run to get us to 41. Like, much longer than most of the weapons. Most weapons, we can do it in about an hour. Some of the more efficient ones, even as low as like 50 minutes, 48 minutes, somewhere in there. This one, I feel like we're already at almost half an hour, and we're a long way from the end, I guess you could say. All right, last zombie. See you later, pal. We got an insta-kill for the next round. This is going to be the toxic zombie round because we have the insta-kill. What did I say? Okay, insta-kill is just kind of nice for these rounds. If you can get the dead wire to go off, which already happened once. Oh, don't want to get hit here. Watch out. Oh, come on. It's the negative of not hitting the headshot. I can actually go ahead and get legendary rarity too, so I'm going to sneak my way in real quick. Hopefully this isn't a disciple round, but it is. Well, I guess the good news, I got to pop my ether shroud anyway. There's going to be a double in this one, actually. I need to pop this. I can't wait. Come on. Come on. Oh, this rate of fire. I'm going to die. No. Dude, this is crazy. I don't have the stuff for this. Hold on. I think I killed it. I killed it through the zombie as we slid out the door. Oh my god. Not a huge fan of where we're at right now. Let me throw this decoy. I need to get double decoys so I can at least sit on them in case I need them. That was kind of the problem we had here. We didn't have that. Okay. Well, we gotta do our best here. I'm throwing one decoy. I'm gonna try to hold on to the other till after I break this thing's armor. Come on. All right, I'm popping the shroud to keep myself safe. What a journey this thing is. Come on now. There we go. We killed it. We can live to see another day. I can't even hit the doppel. Almost one-shot it. There we go. 2 shots. Doppel's gone. Now we just got to finish the round. Okay, we're at the last of this round. We got through the disciples. The double disciple round's in the bag. I feel pretty good about that. I honestly might just push the bottom now and grab Pack-a-Punch level 3. I don't think we're going to run out of ammo with this weapon. I don't think I'll have to concern myself with it, but if it happens, I guess we'll worry about it later. But for now, I think the extra 17k that we're sitting on should be more than enough to cover us. Okay, we made it back with Pack-a-Punch level 3. I mean, I wish we could one-shot them to the body. I don't think we can, though. Especially if they have armor. Oh god, I gotta get this trained up here before we lose too much armor, or we're gonna be in trouble. Not the most ideal weapon to play Black Ops 6 zombies with, I could say that for sure. Still fun though. It's always a fun time trying to utilize a weapon in a challenge sense, right? Go ahead and grab that since we have access to a free decoy. With our Vulture Raid, we should probably get a ton of decoys throughout this, which will be really nice. All right, we got a nuke sitting there on the ground, but can we eliminate enough enemies to feel like we're gonna flip the round? That's the question. I don't know where we sit on enemies respawning or just them spawning in general. I had to hit that guy multiple times. If this thing starts needing 2 shots to kill, we will absolutely be in trouble. That is not something I want. If I hit a headshot, I want these guys to die. Okay, beginning of the rounds are easily the just most insane thing of all time. How is that not a crit? Why do I feel like I'm hitting that thing in the top of its head? I feel like I'm getting trolled a little bit. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. We have too many zombies. There we go. Oh, did we hit it? I can't see if it's back there. I can't see. Oh, we did kill it. I was like, I can't see if it's there. Obviously, it's tough to compare sniper rifles to non-sniper rifles in runs like this, but just a little bit of a comparison. We are on round 31, and currently right now I'm 49 minutes in. So with a regular weapon, we'd probably be on 39, 40, or close to wrapping up the run by now. But because we're using this weapon, we have a long way to go. We still have 10 more rounds, which is likely going to be like, if I had to guess, 20, probably even 30 minutes more. If we can even survive that long. Nothing beats an insta-kill. Let's get that. I don't think we're going to get a dead wire activation, but if we do, that'd be pretty solid. It'll allow us to finish off this round pretty quickly. Just trying to keep my distance. That's the hard part. If you fire twice in a row, too, you are even slower than if you shoot once, which is kind of insane. Okay. There we go. The dead wire locked us in. I'm going to throw a decoy. I'm going to go ahead and buy ammo, although I probably won't need it, just because we have the chance. You know, you got to take the chances when you get them. Come on. I want to hit this headshot. I don't know. Like, I guess the headshots are a little bit weird with those guys, because I swear I shot one in the top of his head earlier, and we were not getting the damage I was expecting. It was not a crit shot, which is a bit rough. Okay, we got the electrocution. Get the extra hits in. Whoa, boys. We need to slow the heck down. You guys were shocked there. It's a little crazy. So every time I see a decoy on the ground, I just feel entitled to throw another one down. So we're going to probably keep that mentality going forward. Also really nice activation for our dead wire. Try to get these parasites out quickly. They're always going to be a pain. More importantly, they're going to always transform. Huge dead wire activation. We're getting close to the end of this round. Slowly but surely, we will survive. We will prevail. We will take this HDR the distance. Free decoy sitting on the ground. You know we're going to take advantage of it. Oh, that dead wire was huge. Another one right there. I could throw it. Go, 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 go. Let me grab it. There it is. Another free one. Doubt we'll get the activation on the dead wire, but I mean, them being that close together is nice in general. Stay away. Single target sucks. I will stand by it. Single target just sucks. It's less of an issue when you're using more of the other weapons because it doesn't take so long to fire your next bullet and you can swap targets. This guy, I mean, it takes a minute. Okay, we got our disciple. Gonna go ahead and throw that since I could pick up a decoy. I don't know where our dude is though. I don't know where my disciple is. Thought it was coming out, but it's hiding down below or something. Not ideal. We're gonna definitely have 2 this game, or we should. All right, stay away. Oh, got hit by the disciple. Where was my gun aiming right there? Guess I was still under effects. Trying to move my freaking aim so I can hit this guy. Come on, there we go. That should have got rid of him. Now we can try to hit this guy again. I'm just gonna keep trying to spin around here in a circle until I can kill this stupid guy. What did he just make? You just make a... You made an amalgam? What? Oh, we did. We broke its freaking armor. Let's go. Oh, I thought I hit it right there. That would have been a sick shot. Let's go. I can't even find it. This is what I don't like about the disciple. Where are you, sir? Thank you. Now we got an amalgam that we may have to deal with. I'm hoping that's not the case. All right, we're gonna have to move in. We got number 2. This guy's doing the thing I don't want. Luckily, we got rid of the first one in the way we did. Oh, gotta get out of there. Hey, maybe he comes back out. I got baited into that spot before and got choke slammed, so do not recommend it. Do not recommend going in there and chasing that guy down. Just wait for it to come back out. You can do your damage that way. Running for my freaking life. We're gonna get this guy out of here right here. No, he lived. What the heck? And then I missed because he's doing that move. My gun should go where I'm aiming. We did like 96k right there. That guy's out of here. We have a nuke, but will it be enough to finish the round? I think it is. I don't think we have all that many left. It's a nice thing about disciple rounds. I feel like once you eliminate the disciples and then they clear out all their minions, not much left over. All right, we got a doppelgast early. I tried to quick scope it there, but zombies make it kind of impossible. How do you not one-shot the armored zombie in the face? That's actually an L. How do we not one-shot the zombie in the face? Is our weapon dropping off that heavily? Again, I haven't really used this, especially not in a way that would lead me to this far into the match. So I don't actually know. But that's kind of crazy if that's the case. I'll tell you right now, though, you don't hit a crit, this thing doo-doo damage. Okay, I hit the crit on the doppel and it killed it, but I hit 3 not crits leading up to it and I felt like it did nothing. That's kind of unfortunate. Try to finish off the rest of our zombies. It's gonna be more than it looks like. Why am I freaking diving in place? If I'd have known the damage fall off was gonna be this crazy in general, I would have probably tried to do it a little differently, or I'd have considered exfil at 36 instead of 41. But I guess we want to make it as similar to the other weapons as possible. But this is kind of a troll. I mean, I can't even one hit some of these armored dudes in the head, which is kind of a joke, right? Like if I'm hitting them in the head, I should be killing them. We're using a freaking bolt action sniper rifle, basically doing 90,000 plus to some of the domes. I don't know how it's not breaking armor. Holy smokes, what a round that is. Ended up getting the doppelgast out in one shot again, but it's getting crazy. The damage fall off seems kind of crazy. I really do wish this weapon wasn't so slow though, because then I could try to prevent some of these guys from turning, but it's like impossible because they're parasites and they hang out in the sky and I gotta stop, do a complete standstill almost to even fire at it. Trying to get to these doppels. Be nice to stop trying to dodge me. There we go, hit that guy in the face. Did we hit him in the face again? How did you guys not get shocked? That's insane. Oh, I'm just far enough out. I'm just gonna keep sprinting at you, meleeing, doing all the things. No big deal. All right, come on, Doppel. Oh my God, see, we hit it, not another non-crit and it didn't kill it. Somewhere back there, I think it died. Hopefully it died. I mean, these guys are gonna start being really annoying at these rounds because they're cutting me off. I got like 5 zombies waiting to hit me the second I stop, which makes it very hard for me to shoot safely. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section below, but I'm gonna be honest, if a maxed upgraded sniper rifle is not one-shotting an armored zombie in the head, the armor's too strong. Like, there's no way armor needs to be this strong on a zombie. It's no wonder so many weapons feel so bad in this game, especially without double tap, and especially, you know, after a certain point. It's because these are horribly designed. Like, why am I hitting this guy in the head with a sniper and not one tapping it at maximum rarity on round 36 when we have, you know, health increases for another 20 rounds? This seems bad. Okay, one doppel down, second one down. Hit the nuke for a good cause. Hopefully we flipped around. I think we're good. Should be. I can't believe we still got 4 rounds left, technically, to survive. This is going to be a wild ride. All right, throwing the decoy. Too bad I can't hit accurately because my dude doing the thing. Okay. Hey. My animations are already too slow. I don't need it to be any slower. Hit it. There we go. 144,000 on that. Like, you mean to tell me this thing does 144,000 to the freaking Disciples Dome? But when it comes to the other elements, it's dumber than hell. Like, it can't even break a armored zombie's armor. Oh, this might be bad. Come on. Stop blocking me. All right, we're good. I need to go this way. I have to get more decoys or we're not going to be able to get through this. Grab that. Grab that. Come on. Act like you got something to live for. Now we got to get over here. We have 3 doppels in, like, almost instantly. I'm pretty sure we broke its armor. We did. We killed it. We killed it. Yes. Please tell me some of these guys are gonna die. Nope. None of them. The game said you want 3 doppels, bro. Boom. Like, that was a headshot. Get out of my way. Thank you. All right, we still got 1 doppel. Trying to hit a headshot. There we go. We killed it. Last of our zombies. Still a few left. I missed. How am I missing? Why is my dead shot not automatically grabbing its head? I think it's a little too close, probably, to be fair. A few more rounds to go. Okay, this is definitely the last toxic zombie round of the weapon run. And boy, am I glad to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because this has been an adventure for sure. Come on, guys. Blow them all up. Blow them all up. I think we got 1 more toxic zombie to go. There we go. We got a lucky dead wire activation that killed a good chunk of them, I guess. We got blessed with an insta-kill, so you know what we got to do, right? Got to throw that. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of that guy. And hit that for the dead wire activation. That was like the perfect execution there. All right, with another decoy out, we'll go for another activation. Probably not going to get one, but whatever we can make work, right? There we go. Oh, we got it, but it was right after the insta-kill ended. Okay, only a few left. We can make this work. It's been a crazy couple rounds. We just have to survive 1 more juicer. We'll probably need to use a score streak to get the hell out of this lobby. I don't know if we're going to be exfilling with this weapon, but we'll give it a shot, right? We got to still try. Okay, throw a decoy, pick up a decoy. Hopefully we can hit this guy at least once. Whoa, where'd he go? Why'd he take off? My dude left the arena. He just came back. I threw another one. Where'd my guy go? Hello? Can you stop moving? Dude, oh my god, these doppelgas. If he didn't leave the arena when he did, I wouldn't be in this much trouble, but come on now. Okay, this is turning into a bit of a troll here. I do have a decoy that I can work with. I also have my 2 shrouds, but I'm trying to get good timing here. I think 1 of their shields broken, but both of my disciples are in the map right now. And they are both very angry. Okay, I need to get away. Nice, got that guy out. I hit those guys in the back. I don't know. I didn't see elite execution or anything. Okay, 1 there. Oh, the second shot should have hit. Another hit. Come on. Get away. Holy crap, the amount of damage that's getting output there. All right, we got a chance. Oh, I missed. I hit him the second time. We got 1 out. We got 1 more to go. And he's like, I can't hit it. Right where he's at. Okay, we got it. That was the last of them. We might have to survive a few more zombies and stuff, but otherwise we're looking pretty good here. I swear these doppelgas are bugged or something. You hit them in the head and they just don't take crit hits. I don't know. Kind of weird. Should be the last of our zombies here, though. Can I hit the guy closest to me? Thank you. 80-something thousand. Not enough to break the armor of a zombie's head, though. That's insanity. Just actually insanity. As soon as it went to not being 1 shot, I felt bad with this weapon. I mean, it kind of felt bad the entire time, but it felt even worse, I guess. I was I should say. All right, that's it. We have everything we need. Time to flip this round. I was pretty close to accurate with my amount of time. I figured this would take longer than our normal weapons, which I'm kind of surprised by. Okay, hit this guy once. Hit this guy twice. 3 times. All right, throw that there. Trying to keep everybody in the... What? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, we're good. Now we just have to survive the rest of these zombies. Hopefully we can hit some crits. Yeah, the not being able to one-shot... How does that not hit? Not being able to one-shot is actually horrible. Come on. 3 shots. No, that is a no-no. Throw this. Like, there's no way it's 3 shots. I don't know if we're gonna be able to eliminate these guys quick enough. Come on. It's bad that it's not one-shotting. We have 13 to go. To be fair, I think they're all in front of me. I actually don't know if that's true. Come on. Dude, this is not going to work out. Bro, why am I having to shoot this guy in the face 3 times? We're not making it out. There's no way. Oh, did we get it? I think we failed. I think we were 1 short. We were at the last second. That's so lame. Yeah, they got to work on getting those zombies into the map faster, but it was honestly even worse that I had to multi-shoot any of the zombies. 1 shot to the head, break the armor at the very least, 2nd shot to the head, dead. But that's going to wrap things up for us here. Don't recommend using the HDR ever for any circumstances. Don't even waste time on the camos. That's going to wrap things up. Like I said, thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. Look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!